Hi all, welcome once more to Hen's Kitchen and Lifestyle channel. Today I'll be making some puff puff with beans. So I just thought it wise that let me walk you guys through the process. I know there's a video already on my channel showing you guys how I make puff puff, so it won't cost me anything since I'm preparing stewed kidney beans today. So we'll just start by, I've got 3 cups of warm water here. As I said last time, warm water, I like using warm water to mix my puff puff. 3 cups of warm water. Pour that into my pot. I'm using a pot because it will be easy for me to put my lid on to allow my batter rise. I've washed my hands already. Wash your hands, guys. I've got a cup of sugar here, which is about 180 grams. That goes into the water. I've got a cup of milk, which I use when preparing puff puff. Here, that's it, guys. That goes in as well. And I've got my yeast here, so at this point I'm just going to measure 1 teaspoon, guys, sorry, 1 teaspoon, that's it, of my yeast. And have just about half a teaspoon of table salt that goes into the mixture. So it's time for us to add our flour. I'm using all-purpose flour. I've got a bag of all-purpose flour here. So I'll just measure out 4 cups of all-purpose flour and add into the mixture. And I'll be using my hands to mix. That's 1. 2. 3 cups. 4. That's 4 cups in there. So we'll start mixing now. I'm mixing with my hands, as I said. I like using my hands. Just an easy recipe. Puff puff mixture is something you can't go wrong. If you get your measurements right, you prepare your puff puff in less than no time. So I'll just mix thoroughly, make sure everything is mixed and kneaded well. And then I will allow it to stand in a warm place in the house for about an hour, 30 to 1 hour, just depending on how warm your house is. The warmer your house, the quicker your batter rises. Your batter will double in size. That's when you know that it's ready for you to fry your puff puff. So I'm just going to mix very well. You don't want to see any lumps in your mixture. So just keep mixing everything in. Since we've added our flour into the water, milk, sugar, yeast, and salt. So we'll keep mixing. You can see the dough is coming together. The batter is coming together. It doesn't look that very runny. And even if you notice that your batter is very runny, there is no problem adding a little bit of flour. But this is perfect for me, so there's no need of me adding any more flour. But let's say you're on the other end where you've added more than enough flour. you can add a bit of lukewarm water to your mixture, to your batter, and mix very well. That's it. So you can't get it wrong. As I keep saying, and I will always say, cooking is experimenting. No one is perfect. When you keep trying, you will perfect your cooking skills every day. Just something to try. With this recipe, I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of cinnamon. This is optional, guys, but sometimes I just like to spice up things in the kitchen. So I'm just going to sprinkle, I would say half a teaspoon if you're a cinnamon fan. That's it. I like the smell sometimes in my puff puff. And I just mix everything in and I allow my batter to rise. In the case where you want your batter to rise very well, you could use your oven. What I do sometimes is I just turn my oven on for about 2 minutes, allow it to warm up, then pop my pot into the oven, my puff puff batter into the oven, allow it stand for a couple of minutes, then take the pot out. Don't overcook your puff puff in the oven. That's not what I mean. Turn your oven on for about 2 to 3 minutes, turn the oven off, pop your pot in if you're using a pot, allow it to stand there for a couple of minutes, then take it out. That's it. My batter is all ready. It's time for me to pop on the lid now and stand it in the house for about an hour. Easy going. That's why I like using a pot, guys, because I can easily pop the lid on. So I'll stand this now somewhere in the house for about an hour so that the batter should double in size before I start frying. And then it's time for us to check our puff puff. You can see the batter has doubled in size and it's time to fry. So I'm just warming up my oil here. I mistakenly put a bit of water in the oil, so that's why you can hear that sizzling noise. Ignore the noise, guys. It will all be fine. To start our frying process, I've got a bowl of water here that I'll be soaking my hands into. It's just a Cameroonian thing. That's it. You can see the puff. Immediately I drop the batter in, it rises. That's to say your oil is warm enough. If you drop your batter and it sinks and remains at the bottom, that's just a signal that your oil is not warm enough, so you want to allow it to warm a little bit more. You can use a spoon if you cannot use your hands the way I'm doing. Just carefully fishing out our puff puff. So delicious. Look at that color. This is what you want to get when you prepare your puff puff. Make your puff puff, guys, that golden brown color. Hello family, dinner is ready. I can't wait to try out these stewed beans. This is so delicious, guys. Go and give it a try. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, please. Click the post notification bell so that you won't be left out each time I upload the video. This is something try when you're making your puff recipe next time. Just try to add a little bit of cinnamon. It gives a special flavor. This is what I added to this, and it tastes so delicious. This is yummy. Thanks guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.